everyone, and welcome to this week's Top 10 Comic Quick Picks. I'm Jason,
I'm Andy.
and we're with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. So, this is our abridged show where Andy and I go over the top 10 books that we determine in our own ways that we think are the ones that most people want to hear about this week. We're going to go over them in just about 5 minutes. So, Andy, which one do you want to go over first?
A big one this week. It got delayed, but it is finally out. This is World Tree #1 with the corrected cover. It had a overly dark cover when it came out before. They told us to hold it till they sent us new copies. This is the new copy. If you are a fan of kind of modern horror to do with like the dark parts of the internet and maybe what those can be used for, very mature but very entertaining is World Tree #1. I think this is going to be a big one to pick up this week.
Our second quick pick of the week, and my first quick pick, is Unstoppable Doom Patrol issue #2. I really enjoyed issue #1. #2, even better. It's got the first appearance of this character you see right on the cover. His name is Worm, but he also has a worm whose name is Velvet. And I'll tell you straight out, Velvet is the more important first appearance here.
Okay.
Yep, Velvet is more important. So I urge you check out the second issue of Unstoppable Doom Patrol.
And I urge you to pick up Green Arrow #1. This is a new 6-issue miniseries. I have a feeling if it's popular enough, this will be picked up to be an ongoing. But Green Arrow is back. This is heavily focused on him, but also his family. He has a very interesting family, including, Black Canary, Red Arrow, and a lot of shocking turns, twists. So this is a very big one this week as well.
I've been looking for. I'm going to be reading that one later too.
Yep.
All right, so our fourth pick is Doctor Strange issue #2. Yes, Doctor Strange is back alive. He is Earth Sorcerer Supreme again, but Clea is still there as well. This issue is great because you get to see them go on sort of a one-shot adventure together, which you get to see how their relationship really strengthens them in battle, through magic, everything. So that is some of what goes on in Doctor Strange issue #2.
Next up, I have another #1. This is Star Wars Darth Vader Black, White, and Red in the tradition of all of the Marvel Black, White, and Red, like Wolverine and Deadpool. We have a Darth Vader one, works perfect for him. This has 3 stories in it. One is going to be an ongoing with by Jason Aaron. Also, you get a Peach Momoko story in here that has some very crazy art, very interesting. So I think this one is a lot of people are excited about. So you want some standalone Darth Vader tales that can kind of go all over the place, you'll want to pick this one up.
All right, next pick. It is Harley Quinn, issue #29. So Harley needs access to the multiverse. She turns to Zatanna for help, but she finds out to get the magic to work right, she has to sacrifice something she cares about.
Oh.
That is tough, so she goes to a certain Cape Crusader for advice. So a lot of good backup characters in the latest issue of Harley Quinn.
And next up, we have Alien relaunching at a new #1. So Alien #1, great jumping on point. This is awesome. If the previous one was more aliens with like space marines, this one is more classic isolated horror. As a family ends up on a planet where some aliens start defrosting. So very cool issue there. It's got a lot of that looming horror that I think a lot of people have been looking for.
All right, our eighth pick of the week. It is Mary Jane and Black Cat, issue #5. This is the finale to this mini series with Felicia Hardy and Mary Jane Watson. You get to see, will they be able to get out of trouble? Of course they will. It's more the devil's in the details, and they're in limbo, so they're dealing with a lot of devils there.
My last one is Guardians of the Galaxy, Bane of Blastaar. So this is a one-shot. I feel like that's important information to know. This is just a one-shot. It's not really set in any particular continuity. It doesn't seem, just at some point during the Guardians' life. Blastaar, one of the big bads in the galaxy, is coming, and the Guardians get warned about that, so they're teaming up once again to face off against him. It's just a really good one-shot story to remind you about each of the Guardians, what they do, all of that, just in time for the movie.
And our last pick of the top 10 It is Blue Book issue number 3 by James Tynion and Michael Oeming. It is more of that creepy story with aliens, anxiety filled Men in Black that they started in the last issue, and then another true life horror story set in sort of the medieval days. So that is our top 10 quick picks of the week. We're going to do another video where Andy and I go over 10 books apiece in depth. It is our early comic review video. So if you want more than what we just went over here, look for our other video we'll be doing next. And remember, you can order these comics at our website, infinityflux.net. You can also sign up to subscribe to comics through us. Anything you pre-order, you get 10% off and our undying gratitude. So again, that is at infinityflux.net, our website. So thank you very much. And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button.